Okay, so we have ourselves a circle, and we can talk about the different types of lines or line segments, as the case may be, that we find within this circle. So the first type of a line is called a radius, which has the plural as radii, R-A-D-I-I. But a radius is a segment that goes from the center of the circle to anywhere along the outside. Anywhere on the circle. Or the circle's edge. So let's say this is the center. That would be an example of a radius from the center to any edge of the circle. Okay, they're always the same length because no matter which way you point, you're going from the center to somewhere outside. Okay, that is a radius. Now, a chord is any other type of lines that has two intersections. Okay, two intersections, intersection. And a chord is completely contained within the circle. So a chord does not exist outside of the circle. So it could go from edge to edge like this. It could go from edge to edge like that. Okay, both of those are examples of chords. Their endpoints are on the edge of the circle. Okay, those are called chords. A chord that goes through the middle is called a diameter. So if I were to extend this, we'll use a different color, and make a new one. So if the chord goes through the center, I hope this line is straight-ish, then you have yourself a diameter. Okay, and many of you probably know that the length of the diameter is twice as long as the radius. So a radius goes from one side, it continues on. If it's straight, you have yourself a diameter. So diameter is a special type of a chord that goes through the center, twice as long as the radius. Okay, now a secant is not a segment. These other three are segments. A secant is an actual line, a line that passes through your circle. Okay, so it has to go all the way through your circle, from outside through the circle and then out the other side. So there is a secant. It could go right down the middle. It could contain a diameter, but most often it probably will not contain a diameter, but it could. So it has 2 points of intersection just like a chord does, but it continues on throughout the circle. And then the last one we can have is a tangent line. A tangent is a line that touches the circle in exactly one spot. It does not pass through, it just touches it. Okay, 1 point of intersection. And at that place, it is always perpendicular to the radius at that spot. Okay, so the tangent has a special property, and that is that it is perpendicular to the radius, or to a radius. So let's see if I can draw a tangent here. Let's see, that's too many intersections there. That looks pretty good. Right there. So there's a tangent line. It intersects it in one place, and this needs to be perpendicular to the radius right there. Okay, the tangent is perpendicular to the radius. Okay, so those are your 5 basic segments that we're going to see anytime we have a given circle.